Hello and good evening. My name is Margarita Lavasser, and I am sorry that I am not able to be there tonight. I was really looking forward to meeting with you individually. However, I made this recording, so let's get into the fun of learning about U.S. history. So, a little bit about me. I grew up in the western suburbs of Chicago over by Hinsdale. I currently reside over in the Joliet area. I have one son who is 17 years old, and he is a senior at Plainfield East. So, when I tell you that we're all in this together, I really mean we're all in this together. I'm a hockey mom. My son plays hockey, and that has been a significant part of our lives for the last 10 years. I have two dogs named Boston and Bailey. Boston is the brown one back here. Bailey is the one over here. They're a lot of fun, and I sometimes share a lot of stories about them with the kids. I volunteer at my local parish. I am also a volunteer for my son's hockey club. And here at Proviso West, I have worked as the coordinator for Saturday school, and I am also going to be the genealogy club sponsor this year, which I'm looking forward to doing as well. A little bit about my education. I am a graduate of St. Ignatius High School, so I had friends who actually did live in the Proviso area in Westchester, Hillside, and Berkeley, as well as I believe there was also a couple from Maywood and Forest Park. I am a graduate of the University of Massachusetts at Amherst in 1994. Go Minutemen. I got a Master's of Arts in Teaching from University of Illinois Chicago in 1998. And in 2014, I went and I got what is called an Educational Specialist Certificate, or an EDS, which also allowed me to get a Type 75. So I also have the qualifications to work in administration. Here are a bunch of my different professional activities that I have done over the many, many years. The one I wanted to point at, the couple that I can point out that are relevant to social studies, besides being a member of the National Council on the Social Studies and the Illinois Council of Social Studies, is in 2001, yes, I did help participate in the development of materials for an art exhibit on the Holocaust in art that was at the Blick Art Museum at Northwestern University. And then this past year, I was trained in the I3 Social Studies Standards, or what's called the Illinois Inquiry-Based Inclusive Social Studies Standards. Okay, so now into the nitty-gritty. All right, so the U.S. history textbook is online, and it looks like this, just so you can understand. It is accessible through Clever, so if you go to clever.com, there's also links on the district website, I believe, or the school website. And this is where work will be assigned in it, and it will also be posted on Schoology. We are just starting to get into the textbook right now. We are going to pretty much aim to cover from Native American and prehistory through the Civil Rights era. Our students just completed doing projects on Native American tribes, and those were really so much fun to hear and learn about. So we're going to keep going, and we're going to start getting into the impact of European settlers on Native Americans and go right on through. Most importantly are the academic expectations of the class. So just so you know, students must be present in class every day. That is going to be the number one thing that will help in their learning. Okay, student work is going to be posted in Schoology, so students can check Schoology for the work, and a due date and time is stamped on each assignment so they know. Just so you know, Schoology has parent codes, so if you email me, I will be happy to send you the code so you can see what it is in Schoology, and you can follow your students' Schoology. Each student's code is unique, so that's why you have to email me, because I have to go in and look it up. Just so you know, the kids may turn in missing assignments. I do take missing work. Full credit is given for absent or makeup work. So if they know that they were sick or they were absent on a specific day, they just have to let me know, and they can still do the work. Okay, If an assignment is late, I give 75% credit. Okay. When the student completes their missing work, what would really help is if they email me on Outlook, not send me a Teams message. Only because of the fact that my Teams mailbox tends to get a little full and messages can get lost because it's like your text messages. But if they send me a message on Outlook, I can flag it and add it to my to-do list. Behavioral expectations. These are the behavioral expectations. They're pretty standard. I really do want to emphasize that it is important for our kids to be in the classrooms before the bell rings and to be in their seats and ready to go. They need to bring I suggest bringing a notebook, but they do need to make sure that their laptop is charged because that will be a good way for them to be able to stay on top of things in class. I do also suggest bringing pens and papers, pencils, okay? Most importantly, though, is I want to introduce you to this new policy that we have here in our building, and that is a cell phone policy. Phones must be turned in, and they are to be turned in at the beginning of class. And right here are my tips for success. So the first is that I want students to take risks and participate. I want them to be positively participating in class and completing the work. I want them to take the risk and ask a question. Okay. I want them to take risks and take initiative. Moreover, I want them to take risks and share their understanding and experiences. I want them to take risks and do all of the work that they need to do. And also, I want them to take risks and be empathetic. I want this class to be a good class for them and a good experience, and one that is inclusive and respects everybody's background and stories. Here is my contact information, so please feel free to reach out anytime. My email is mlavasser@pths209.org. I'm looking forward to a great year, and I hope everything goes well. Please reach me anytime. Thank you.